So, yes, independent bottlers. What are they doing? Who are they? What are they? So, my recollection over the back end of 2024 is I was falling out of love a little bit with some of the distillery bottlings that we were coming across. Some of the distillers that we felt maybe were taking us for granted, maybe weren't delivering maybe the kind of integrity bottlings that we need. Are they delivering enough of it? Are they delivering us enough ABV? Are they delivering us enough non-chill filtering? Are they delivering all of those good things? Age statements, lots of non-age statement whiskies were coming along our way. And then I started to dive into picking up I started really researching some independent bottlers. So guys like Gordon and MacPhail, Signatory Vintage, North Star Spirits, Thompson Brothers, the Turntable up there in Glasgow. Lots and lots, and I'm sure there's a few more that I've missed, but I will try and cover as many as I can in this little series. Today I'm going to tackle one local to me, which is in the Manchester area. That is CHORLTON Whiskey. David looks after that, and he's been producing some nice stuff. And I have one here on the bar, which is a nice single malt Scotch whiskey. You can pick up some blended malts, some blended whiskies. Guys like Turntable and North Star and all those guys are coming down that kind of road. But today's one is going to be a single malt whiskey, and that is from the GLEN ORD distillery up there in Speyside. It's 8 years old. 57.9% ABV, it's cask strength, it's non-chill filtered, and it's natural colour. And just to give us a little bit more integrity, it's fully matured in first fill oloroso hogsheads. So all good, all fantastic, and it all states on the bottle. One of the other things as well, it's a single cask, and it's one of 252 bottles. So all that information is there on the bottle, but just check that colour out, guys. That's what kind of first fill oloroso does to the whiskey. Is it too sherry? Is it too much sherry? As you know, guys, I'm a sherry guy, so let me just kind of dive in, and as I go through this, I'll kind of do a wee bit on this whiskey and try and highlight some of the indie bottles. So yeah, on the nose of this one. Wow, there it is. That's my beloved sherry. Big, big, big blast of sherry. Yeah, so this one, 57.9% ABV, non-chill filtered, natural colour, single malt Scotch whiskey from the GLEN ORD distillery. We tend not to see many kind of bottlings of GLEN ORD. So they're out there, and then you usually tend to find a lot of the ones that you're picking up now. You're picking up some of them through independent bottlers, such as the guys that I've mentioned beforehand. But yeah, so this is a big, big sherry blast. Big, big overcoat. Big. It's fully kitted out in sherry. Big noise. Big whiskey. It's dried figs, it's dates, it's prunes, it's all that dried dark fruit stuff. A little bit of beeswax going on, a little bit of old leather. In fact, there's a big blast of old leather. But it's definitely got those typical sherry vibes. It's got that Christmas pudding stuff going around. But at the same time, with this one, guys, it's toffeed, it's vanillaed. Maybe a wee bit of vanilla custard going around in here. Bags of salted caramel. This is old school sherry. A little bit of orange peel going on. Black pepper. Wow. Dark fruit. Prunes. Plums. Maybe a bit of black grape going on in there as well. So there's lots and lots of dark stuff going on with this one. But yeah, what's it going to taste like, guys? As you know on the channel, we like to taste whiskey from time to time, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. Just before I taste it, I'll just have a little blast at that kind of colour. Real rich mahogany looking, real dark amber, rich copper, Lovely, lovely stuff going on with that. You're probably thinking, oh, that looks like a big, massive pour, but you're wrong, guys. If you're a regular to the channel, it's just one of those tiny, tiny little whiskey friend Capita glasses. Lovely, lovely legs are starting to form. They're a beautiful coat line, and the legs are just starting to kind of move around the glass there. Looks as if it's going to be quite oily and quite rich, thick. But yeah, it's coated the glass beautifully. So anyway, guys, let's have a quick sip of this one. Responsibly, of course. Wow. Wow, that is powerful, big. It's enormous. It's punchy, but it's so rich. It's so much flavour going on. It's waxy, mouth coating, gets in everywhere. Wow, the fruit, bags of fruit, glazed fruit, cooked fruit, stewed fruit, jammy fruit, sticky fruit. It's all going on. Very, very syrupy. Lovely, lovely stuff. That little bit of orange that I got on the nose, there's maybe that sticky, it's like a sticky marmalade, but at the same time it's got that kind of red fruit, jammy fruit, sticky jammy, but at the same time it's juicy and it's syrupy. Maybe some baked apples, cooked apples, stewed apples. There's also a kind of pie thing, there's like a bit of apple pie going on with this. But it's a chewy whiskey as well, guys. It's not for the faint-hearted, this one. Real proper piece of work, this. Peaches, apricots, red fruit, berry fruit. Little bit nutty, little nutty vibe. Guys, I apologise for this, but I need to do a wee bit of research and have a second sip on this one. Let's send this down the hatch. Cheers. It's nutty. Heading to the finish, there's maybe a wee bit of marzipan coming along that way as well. But the spice is great. Cinnamon, ginger, hot spices, sweet hot spices, lots of bacon spice, lots of dried fruit. And then, as I say, coming to the finish, it's heading chocolate, maybe a wee bit of coffee going on, espresso, maybe a mocha, chocolate, coffee, more mocha. This is a proper piece of work. So this is, guys, this is why I'm feeling a wee bit more in love with the independent bottlers these days, because I think we're getting more value for our money. Just to give you an idea, when I picked this one up, I picked it up a while ago, as I've really been going through some indie bottlings. I've managed to pick a few of these up from CHORLTON Whiskey. This one cost me around about £65 at the time. So you may be thinking it's an 8-year-old whiskey, but the presentation's incredible. First fill oloroso. It is 57.9 cask strength. It is single cask. It's non-chill filtered, natural colour. It's got all that rich goodness. Bags of flavour. Bags of everything. Typical old sherry whiskey. I can't think of it highly. I can't be any more highly of it. Recently we did it in a kind of blind tasting back of last month, and this actually came out the winner in the blind tasting. There was 6 whiskies involved. This came out on top. Doesn't surprise me. That's why I put it into the blind tasting, because I expected it to do good things. So yes, so all the good things at the minute seem to be coming from indies, independent bottlers. I don't want to diss the distilleries at the minute, because there's still some great stuff coming out of distilleries. But I think all the kind of good stuff, the value for money that we're looking at, seems to be coming from independent bottlers. So hopefully over the next couple of weeks, next few weeks, I'm going to highlight the indies and a wee bit more spotlight on them, bring you some different stuff But this one, just before I go, I'm just going to give this a quick score, guys. This is a 91 out of 100 on this one, and that's, I'm not lightly. It's easily earned that 91 because it's big, it's rich, it's powerful. It's got ticks all the boxes. It's got fantastic presentation, and as you can see, as I've really got down the bottle of this, it's just got better and better and better. So if you're a sherry lover, this will be right up your street. If you're a bourbon guy, then maybe not so much. But hopefully I'll come across different types of indie bottlings to try and cover everybody's palate. If you've liked the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below. Patreon, big shout out to my Patreon guys. I'll obviously give you that big credit at the end. But yes, I'm looking forward to smashing through 2025 with each and every one of the Patreons. If you want to dive into Patreon, guys, if you want to check out the links into the description, I've got a few things going on down there. Take 5 minutes, guys, have a quick click over. If you want to contact me, all the details are down below there. But other than that, guys, I'm Alan, I'm the Whiskey Friend, and as always, pleasure is the sharing, and until the next independent bottler, see you soon, guys. Cheers.